Hello, this is Born from Born.tv, and today I want to do something a lot of you have been asking me to do. I'm going to talk about Minecraft and actually give you a quick review. I always say quick, but they're not always quick, but I'm going to try to do my best to keep it brief as possible. I want to talk about Minecraft and give my overall thoughts, a review about the game, and some basics on what it is, and just why we're loving it so much, you know? So what's this Minecraft thing? This Minecraft? Well, I first saw it on Justin.tv, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 months ago, so a long time ago. I saw it, and I saw this blocky looking old graphics game, and I was like, what the heck is this? You know, I just, I kind of brushed it off. And then it came to my attention again when I was playing Mod Nation Racers for the PS3, and people saw how I like to create tracks, create worlds. And they came to my Justin TV channel, and they was like, you should try Minecraft. Wanda, you got to try Minecraft. And I looked at it again, and I was like, it's just you running around with blocks. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I think a lot of you are in the same boat I was in until I finally decided to try it. So the basics of Minecraft are very simple. The name states what the game is. You mine materials, you craft materials, and then you go out exploring for those materials. That's the basics of it. And the premise behind the old Minecraft, which is called Minecraft Classic, was you had a bunch of blocks and you would do what we call creative mode. You would create structures, and you see a lot of people doing that now. They create these elaborate structures in Minecraft, which you can do in the latest Minecraft, which is called Minecraft Alpha. But the basics are you mine materials. So you go out and you look for things like dirt, stone, iron, gold, diamond, a bunch of different things. And they even have something called redstone. And there's different elements out there that are there to deter you and even help you, like water and lava. So you combine all of these materials to do a bunch of different things. You can craft chests, you can craft furnaces to smelt different items like iron, and combine them. So it has that RPG element of collecting materials, which can be very enthralling in itself. Collecting materials, combining those materials to build better items. Now, on top of all this mining and crafting and exploring and going out looking for stuff, we have what's called survival mode. So not only do you have to mine and craft and expand your elements and just your loot in the game, you also have to survive against monsters which attack you. They generally attack at sundown, and you got different monsters like skeletons, you got spiders, you got zombies, you got slimes, you got all these different monsters that when they see you, they will come and kill you. So there's a survival element to it where you have to stay alive, not only in the daytime, from the elements of falling in lava and maybe possibly drowning in water, but you also have to survive the onslaught of monsters which come to attack. And the combination of those things creates a Minecraft experience. So all of that, what does that all bring? That brings you there's an exploration element. Whenever you generate a world in Minecraft, it's a random world, and it's huge. It's ginormous. I mean, I think I've read somewhere that it's like 1 million by 1 million blocks on some posts on a wiki, I believe. Some people believe that as you approach the edge of the world, it generates more and more and more. It's just so big, and when you map out these worlds using various third-party programs out there, you can see how big they are. I think some people quote it's 8 times the surface of the Earth. So you can explore all of this, not only underground, but above ground and in mountainous terrain. So it gives you a sense of you're engulfed in this atmosphere of exploring this randomly generated world, which is different every time. And it's easy to get excited when you find like what we call a natural cave full of minerals, because it's spontaneous and dynamic, and that's an element that a lot of people don't know about. You also get the sense of you're rewarding yourself with the gameplay. You spend all this time in this game, and the things that you craft and the things that you construct, they're yours. You built that. So the longer you play, the bigger the structures are, the more elaborate, and you want to show them off. And you're like, hey, look what I built. I have this elaborate scheme of moving mine carts from this point halfway across the map all the way to over here, like virtual, 10 miles long. And I have an electricity system with various switches. You can really get involved and be proud of what you created. It's very rewarding to do something like that. So not only do you have exploration element and moving around, but you get rewarded for the work you put into the game. And generally this game is classified as a sandbox type atmosphere. So you can go out and do anything you want, and you get rewarded for that. Another thing that the Minecraft brings is the suspenseful gameplay. A lot of times you're in the dark. You're mining. You're digging underground. You can't see where you're going, and there's this constant element of surprise that can hit you. And there's these monsters called creepers, which I like to call them ninja creepers, because they sneak up on you, and their arsenal is self-destruction. So you'll hear this hissing sound, and when you hear the hissing sound, you know you're about to die, because it's like boom, and you're dead, and all your stuff flies everywhere. So it's very suspenseful, especially when you're exploring deep down underground or you're running around at night. Something can sneak up behind you and take you out, and that's a very fun element of the game as well. So Minecraft is a lot more than what you think it is. If you look at it on the surface, you see this game that doesn't have very good graphics, and there's this generation that exists today that the graphics have to be good in order for the game to be good. And I'm old school. I know that games can be much more than their appearance, and it's a very involved game, surprisingly deep gameplay. I mean, there's a complex logic system within this game. There's an element called redstone where you can create wires, and you can create switches and levers. And those of you who play Gary's mod on a PC platform, you have something called wire mod, which is a much more advanced version of what I'm talking about. But it's the same premise. You can generate complex logic wire setups to ignite TNT, to open doors, to set off alarms. It has a lot more than what people give it credit for. So I want you guys to be aware of that. In that you not only have this mining and crafting, but you have to consider strategy principles, like how much materials you have, where you're going to put your buildings. It's much more deep than it seems. So everything I've talked about up to now has been all in the single player. I haven't mentioned multiplayer. Multiplayer is coming along nicely. Survival multiplayer has recently been released, I think about a month ago, and the developer, his name, we call him Notch. He's xNotch on Twitter. He is constantly adding more stuff to it. So think about everything I said and imagine playing with your friends doing that. That's multiplayer. Now, multiplayer is missing a lot of key elements that I mentioned that are in single player. They're coming along, like the monsters don't all work. The electricity's broken. Some of the doors are not working the way they should. But it's in alpha form, okay? Alpha form. So multiplayer is coming along. I have a few multiplayer servers that are up. We have a lot of fun building structures and just having fun in that regard. But the full Minecraft experience is not in multiplayer just yet. So my opinion on the game, I've tried to educate you on what the game is about, and why I think it brings a lot more than what it seems on the surface. I think it's a very addictive game. We joke in our community. I call it a brain slug, because the Minecraft attaches itself to your head, and you want to play another game, and then you're like, and then the slug goes, no, you're going to play Minecraft. It's very addictive, very very deep gameplay. I mean, you think about just talking about it makes you want to play it. It's very addictive. So it's only €9.99, €9.99, and that currency rate, the current currency rates on PayPal, I think it's around $13 to $14 US, and that's a temporary price. It's only going to remain that price during the alpha phase of the game. And once the game reaches beta, which it was supposed to in August, but the developer has blown up so big, he's trying to regather himself. The beta hasn't come along yet. Once the beta hits, it's going to be €20, and that's going to be about $26 US. So, guys, I can't recommend Minecraft enough. I mean, you should definitely give it a try. It's worth the investment. I mean, $13 is not a lot of money, and when you think about what you're getting, and what you can do with it, and the simplicity of the gameplay, but it's deep as well, I think you'll be happy that you made that choice. Now, if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I highly, highly, highly recommend the game. Alright, this is Buana from Buana.tv. I hope I shed some light on the Minecraft hype, why I've been posting so many Minecraft videos, why I've been playing so much Minecraft. It's a great game, and I think you all should try it. Alright guys, take care.